We are walking in the light of God.
We are walking in the light of God.
We are walking in the light of God.
We are walking in the light of God. We are walking. We are walking. We are walking in the light of God. We are walking. We are walking. We are walking in the light of God.
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 We are walking in the light of God. We are walking. We are walking. We are walking in the light of God. We are walking. We are walking. We are walking in the light of God.
Tunakwenda mumu sana wakalunga.
Tunakwenda mumu sana.
Tunakwenda mumu sana wakalunga.
Tunakwenda mumu sana. Tunakwenda. Tunakwenda mumu sana. Tunakwenda. Tunakwenda mumu sana.
Tunakwenda mumu sana wakalunga.
Tunakwenda mumu sana.
Tunakwenda mumu sana wakalunga.
Tunakwenda mumu sana.
The Falconer Children's Home and Orphanage, situated in a very remote part of northwestern Zambia, is home to up to 100 children, ranging from newborn babies to late teens. It is supported by the Falconer Trust, a charity based in Norfolk in the UK. This video is based on footage taken during a visit by the Falconer Trust in June 2017.
Kushishika kukokweza na kulilama, ni hapo ya shipiritu hivi kweli.
One of the principal ways in which the Falconer Trust supports the home is by sending out parcels of goods. While we were there visiting, we were able to witness the arrival of a truck carrying 3 batches of parcels sent by the Falconer Trust, 180 parcels in all. The parcels contain clothing, blankets, dried foods such as pasta, rice and cereals, tinned fish and meat, baked beans, baby food, nappies, toiletries, stationery, and anything else needed by the home. All of the goods are generously donated by our supporters and stored in our warehouse in Norfolk, where they are packaged by our volunteers, then shipped out. Around 9 weeks later, they arrive in the Zambian city of Ndola, and from here, having been cleared by Zambian customs, they're collected and taken to the home. The children at the Falconer home do not have access to the technology which European children enjoy, and are used to making their own entertainment in more traditional ways. Here we can see them enjoying games with a play parachute which we are able to take for them. They also enjoy singing, playground games similar to those we may have played 50 years ago, and ball games. Zambians are wildly enthusiastic about football. The children will often play with improvised toys made from anything that comes to hand, and skipping ropes are another firm favourite. Our thanks go to the Thanet Colts Football Club of Margate, who donated a huge number of football kits for the home. These caused great excitement not only among the boys, but also the girls who now had netball kits. Football kits for the younger children have also been donated by a church in Birmingham, and our thanks go to them too.
New jump 10 and change. Run fast.
The staple food in rural Zambia is shima, made from maize flour and water. Shima is served twice every day. Here's how it's made. Once the maize has been harvested, the cobs are dried out, then the maize seeds are taken off. As you can see, this is a job which anyone can help with. The maize is then tipped from one bucket to another several times. This allows the wind to blow away the dust and the chaff.
You look a bit worried, don't you? You look as if you're cross with me. Dennis? 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 Maureen? Maureen? It's like Maureen. You have a white hand. She's got black hand.
This is how the maize is traditionally ground into flour, though nowadays for large quantities a milling machine may be used. The shima is made by adding more and more flour into boiling water until a thick, stodgy consistency is achieved. It's then ready to be served.
Yeah.
Shima is generally served with a relish. This may be vegetables such as Chinese leaves being prepared here, or meat or fish. Fish can be caught in the Kabulamema River, which runs past the home. These fishermen are using a technique whereby they lower their nets into the water, then bang the riverbank with their oar. This frightens the fish away from the riverbank straight into the nets. That evening the fishermen brought their catch to the home to sell. The children enjoyed fish with their shima the next day. Miriam's duties as a nurse at the clinic include visiting nearby villages. Because the roads are nothing more than dirt tracks, these villages are very difficult to access without a 4x4 vehicle. So Simon often takes Miriam on these visits. On one occasion we accompanied Simon and Miriam and saw for ourselves the great challenges of working in such a remote area.
Especially when you're going up.
drop off and then you let the one driving go alone.
outreach for health center with the Miriam, and we are a place called Kapona.
What? Eyo. Bataraja kutesta. Ayamare. Lowaji kumani. Tukujiwana tunakwiza. Tunaweza kusikela la kulinga vyosene. Mwane, taminela kona geji. Chikwe. I've told them that to revive them. Usually when doing the weighing, this is where we write from. This is what is one home. We are in Kapona. It's one of the furthest place from our clinic. It's about 45 kilometers if you are using the road. We've got one community health worker. He's the one who looks after the healthy part on the people when they are sick. But when he finds it difficult, like the cases he cannot manage, he refers them to the clinic. So this is the day we are supposed to do the child weighing. We will be testing for HIV, because it's a week for HIV testing and counseling. So we want 90% of the people to know their HIV status. Those who are tested, those who are positive, 90% should be on treatment. They want the viral load to be so that it cannot be detected, because the plan is by 2030 that we don't want to have AIDS and we don't want to have HIV. So we'll be going door to door to test the people within this community.
We were invited by one of the churches in Kabulamema to attend their service as special guests and to video their service. Here the offering is being taken, and this was followed later by a second offering of food. The next day the food offering was brought to the home and given for the children.
tukishika kukokweza na kulilama, ni hapo yashipiri tuiki kweli.
The Lord give strength.
The Lord give strength
To those He loves.
to those He loves.
He blesses them.
He blesses them
With peace.
with peace.
The Lord give strength.
The Lord give strength
To those He loves.
to those He loves.
He blesses them.
He blesses them
With peace.
with peace.
According to His power, Jesus will within us. According to His power, Jesus will within us. The hand of the Lord,
The hand of the Lord
we help their weak.
will help their weak.
The arm of the Lord,
The arm of the Lord
give strength.
give strength.
The hand of the Lord,
The hand of the Lord
we help their weak.
will help their weak.
The arm of the Lord,
The arm of the Lord
give strength.
give strength.
According to His power, Jesus will within us, in us. According to His power, Jesus will within us. God able to do
God's able to do
a lot more
a lot more
than all to us
than all to us
or imagine.
or imagine.
God able to do
God's able to do
a lot more
a lot more
than all to us
than all to us
or imagine.
or imagine.
According to His power, Jesus will within us. According to His power, Jesus will within us.
John chapter 3 verse 16. For God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Thank you.